here are important guidelines to keep in mind as you embrace the challenges of online classes. 1. Set up a good working space. It is important that the place is quiet, clear, and free from distractions. 2. Make yourself look good online. Wear clothes the way you do when you go to school for in-person classes. 3. Have a respectful tone. When communicating with your teachers and classmates, observe a certain level of formality. Use respectful greetings and signatures like "Good morning, Mr. Dow," "Hi, Ms. Taylor," "Please," and "Thank you." 4. Be kind and be professional. Make it a point to be respectful in your comments even if you disagree with others. Conduct yourself in an online class with the same respect, politeness, and professionalism that you would exhibit in a real-life classroom. 5. Properly use your webcam and microphone. It's good to show your face to give the impression that you're actively engaged with the lesson. Turn your microphone off when your teacher or others are speaking. This will eliminate background noise that can be distracting. 6. Properly use the chat box. Don't post irrelevant remarks. Instead, use the chat box to clarify misconceptions or share great ideas you have about the topic at hand. Don't yell by typing in all caps. In most situations, typing in all caps is perceived as inappropriate. 7. Always make an effort to use proper punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Observing these ensures clear expression of your thoughts or ideas. 8. Make sure to submit your assignments the proper way. Knowing how to properly submit your work online is key to your success as an online student. 9. Take time to read. When asked to comment on a post, take some time to read through each of the previous discussion post responses before writing your own response. And 10. Think before you type. What you share in an online classroom becomes part of a digital record. I hope that you observe these guidelines to help you in your online learning. May you have a wonderful school year.
Oops! Uh-oh! A happy and blessed day, class! I hope you'll find everything today well. I'm Sir Aaron John F. Cortez, your English teacher. Today, I'll take you to the world of fun and excitement as we go along to our learning journey. So, fasten your seatbelts. In this learning session, all you need to do is to sit and watch as we gradually unfold all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time. Your module for week number 2 has something to do with analyzing intention of words or expressions used in propaganda techniques. At the end of this module, you are expected to: number 1, identify the different propaganda techniques. Number 2, recognize the types of propaganda used in an advertisement. Number 3, apply appropriate propaganda strategy to promote a product. Number 4, write a slogan applying propaganda technique. And number 5, analyze intention of words or expressions used in propaganda techniques. So what are you waiting for? Get hold on your modules, paper, and ballpen. Together, we will unravel all the learning tasks which you will surely enjoy while learning at the same time. Now, it's time for us to measure or gauge our prior knowledge about the topic using the activity From What I Know. For your pre-assessment, read the following statements. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Do this on your answer sheet. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. High five for a job well done! Have you ever witnessed a real-life examples of propaganda? Advertisers, influencers, and politicians have been using propaganda techniques for generations now. Simply put, a propagandist uses emotional and persuasive means to derive desired outcomes from others, mostly for their own personal gains. As human beings, we begin to lose all sense of rationality when we were driven by emotions. And that's exactly how propagandists exploit other people. But the process isn't as simple as it may seem. In fact, there are a number of different types of propaganda. Let us now look back from your previous lesson using the What's In activity. For your What's In activity, read and analyze the following advertisement. Then, answer the questions below. Write your answer in your answer sheet. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Good job, class! You are absolutely fantastic! Are you now ready and excited to get motivated with the next learning task? If so, let's get started. For your What's New activity, match the taglines in column B with the brand or product on column A. Write your answer on your answer sheet. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Good job, class! You are absolutely fantastic!
Smile and learn.
Hello, friends. How are you doing? I'm sure you've heard about the coronavirus. Do you know what it is? Sure you do. Everyone is talking about it. I've looked up information about what we know so far to explain it to you, although there are still many doubts to be solved. COVID-19 is a disease caused by a virus, which belongs to the family of coronavirus. This virus is the one that caused a pandemic in 2020. A pandemic is a new disease that spreads all over the world and affects many people. So far, we have observed that this virus can spread very easily via vectors like objects we have touched, through sneezing or coughing. This can cause many people to get sick during the process of transmission. That's why the disease has spread worldwide. As you know, the important thing now is to look after ourselves and others. That's why many measures have been taken. To avoid the spreading of the virus, it is advisable to follow some hygiene standards. Wash your hands very often or use hydroalcoholic gel. Did you know that this way the material that envelops the virus is broken? If this material is broken, the virus can't infect the cells. Be careful with the objects you touch, and avoid touching your face. Keep a safe distance from others to protect yourself and them. If you use a mask, be careful not to touch it once you've put it on. The mask should cover your mouth and nose. Cough or sneeze into your elbow. Research is very important to be able to solve all our doubts. Moreover, we should thank all those people who are working and helping so that we can get back to normal. Would you like to be a superhero? Follow all prevention measures to protect yourself. If you're not feeling well, let your parents or teachers know. You may have to stay at home to feel better and protect others. If you have doubts or feel nervous, talk to your family or teachers. They can surely help you.
Let us now dig deeper about the topic, using what is it? When we want others to believe in us, we try to say or do something that will convince them. The word convinced is synonymous with the word persuade. To persuade someone means to influence a person to a specific action that we want him or her to get involved with. Some people are using manipulation in order to sway others to take part in what they are promoting, supporting, and endorsing. Manipulation may come in different forms, such as controlling some situations, using flowery and sugar-coated words, and overdoing an action just to convince others. This is where the idea of propaganda comes into play. Propaganda is information that is misleading in nature, used to promote someone's point of view or promote a political cause. It is the art of persuasion. It is very common in advertisements in different media platforms such as broadcast, either TV and radio, print, either newspaper and magazines, and new media such as social media and internet. Now, let's talk about the different types of propaganda techniques. For number 1, we have the bandwagon. The idea of this type of propaganda intentionally makes a person feel to be left out from the group. And here are some examples of bandwagon. Read them silently. For number 2, we have the plain folks. The user of this product is an ordinary or common people. It relates more on one's experiences. The following are the examples of plain folks. For number 3, we have the card stacking. The idea behind this technique is that the advertiser intentionally removes any information that may damage their image and put only the information which will bait a person into a trap. So here we have the examples of card stacking. Next, we have the name calling. This type of propaganda makes use of insulting or belittling labels, resulting in the formation of a negative opinion or impression about a product, person, and group. And here's the example of name calling. Now, let's talk about glittering generalities. This propaganda technique uses positive words to influence a person's buying decision. The following are the examples of glittering generalities. Next, we have the testimonials. Advertisers use the endorsements of influencers, popular personalities, authority figures, or experts in the field to convince that the product is worth the money. And here are the examples of testimonials. And lastly, we have the transfer. This is a technique of impressing good or bad qualities of a person, object, product to another in order to make a second more acceptable or to shame it. And here are the examples of transfer. Now, it's time for us to explore more about the lesson we discussed using the What's More activities. For your independent activity number 1, Analyze the following advertisements, then answer the questions that follow in your answer sheet. Consider the logo that you will use to represent the identity of your product. Using Notebook, create a logo for your product. Make sure that it is attractive and appealing. For your independent activity number 3, a tagline is a catchy phrase or a statement that attracts the customer to patronize or buy a particular product. Choose your favorite tagline from advertisements. Write down on your answer sheet at least 5 reasons why did you like it. You will be given a few minutes to do all this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. It is now time for us to reflect about your learnings using the What I Have Learned activities. For your What I Have Learned activity, imagine that you are part of the Supreme Student Government or SSG of your school. Using a short bond paper, create a slogan that promotes your school. Think of your original tagline. Do this in your answer sheet. Follow the given rubrics below. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. Let us now put everything into actions with What I Can Do. For your What I Can Do activity, analyze the pictures below. Look for the propaganda techniques used and its underlying message that tries to describe. Write your answer on your answer sheet. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. It is now time to evaluate your overall learning about the topic with the use of your final assessment. For your final assessment, identify what propaganda technique is used in each statement below. Write your answer on your answer sheet. You will be given 1 minute to do this task, and your timer starts now. Time's up! You really amaze me with your ideas. Since your answers from these activities may vary, evaluation and checking will also be done right after this video. And for your assignment, list down 10 commercial advertisements that you have watched or heard. Identify what type of propaganda techniques were used. Do this in your answer sheet. And that's all for today. I hope you learn and enjoy about this session. Thank you for your cooperation. Till next time, bye!